Hello again, YouTubers, on SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with our SpongeBob Moves In farewell video. Today is May 31st, 2021, and it is finally, unfortunately, the day that SpongeBob Moves In closes. So in this finale video, or not finale, but farewell video, I will be showing you guys both of my main accounts, alright? I'll give you guys a tour of the main accounts as well as a couple other interesting things. I do want to go through all the recipes I do have. I want to go through the quests that or the tasks that each resident can do, for example. So of course I need to increase the volume a little bit, and we have a quest right now, bake sale. Mr. Krabs is running the school's bake sale. Bake goodies. We need to collect one bread pudding. Now this is one that we never had on the playthrough account, but of course we do have it here. 2840 is the reward, so we'll collect that. Ooh, look at all these goodies. I'm almost tempted to eat them all myself. Alright, quest complete. So yeah, if you missed out our finale of our playthrough video series for SpongeBob Moves In, make sure to go check it out. I'll leave the link to it in the description box below, as well as in the iCards on the top right hand corner of the screen. So without further ado, this is one of two of my main accounts. This is my favorite one, of course, because of how I designed it. And it is, I think, the most complete as well. As you can see, this is the only account that, okay, I mean, you can't really see this, but from all the accounts that I have, the only account that has the Coliseum is actually this one. So yeah, that probably makes this account the most important. And also, as you can see here, we have Mrs. Puff's Lighthouse. So we've got that, really cool. And I did a lot of redecorating. I'm currently on level 24 on this account. I'm 9,526 happiness out of 24,000. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys a tour, right? So let's begin when we enter Bikini Bottom. Off, we have this party zone. If you guys remember SpongeBob's 20th anniversary in July 2019, they had the event with all these cool stuff and introduced Gary's bounce house. And then of course we have the Con Street, right? So SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward's houses. And also at some point, I believe when they first introduced them, the Krabby Patty treasure chest, as well as these Fountain of Gold. So I don't think you can get multiple of them anymore. But when they were first released, you could get like up to 6 of them or something like that. So yeah, I'm not sure why they actually changed the quota for that, but they did. So yeah. Behind the Con Street, we have the first bakery. So as you can see here, we've got bun, we've got hot dog roll, toast, croutons, those typical stuff. But we also have others like kelpie crust, snickerdoodles, which is the Christmas special, bread pudding, which I believe is also Christmas special, sea lime pie, Yule log cake, Xmas cookie, a dough, and of course the 20th anniversary cakes, right? We've got the pineapple cake, we've got the rock cake, the face cake, rocket cake, and Krabby cake. Basically, you know, trying to reference SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs. Then we also have icing. So strangely, this requires you to have those party straw thingies, party whistles. I can't really remember what they were called, but if you didn't play during that time, you can't actually get these anymore. So I guess you can't make the cakes anymore after the event was over. So we also have yellow icing, the pink icing, as well as sprinkles, the cake batter, and orange marmalade. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Then we go on to the flower shop. I think I only have one. Yeah, so this is the only one I have, friendly flower bouquet. And then we got Hillbilly, Mr. Old Man Jenkins. I was just talking about this in the previous video. Basically, I was saying his house is Jenkins' house, but his name here is Hillbilly. Okay, we do have Mermaid Man's likeness made out of Krabby Patties, if you guys know that reference, from, I believe, Your Shoes Untied. Then we also have the Shady Shoals. This is Jenkins' house, right beside Mr. Krabs' house or anchor. We've got the Reef Movie Theater, Spice Shack, which is the store. Let me just collect these real quick. Yeah, so it's a little bit glitch, as you can see. Yeah, so I had to tap on it a couple times. But we've got vanilla, cinnamon, sugar, peppermint, salt of the sea, cloves, ginger, nutmeg, and more sugar. So yeah, you can buy stuff from there basically to use in the treat shop, which is just south of it. There we go, finally. Right, so we have sugar plum. We've got English toffee, the cocoa brick, icing, marshmallow, whipped cream, chocolates, truffles, and cotton candy. So I don't believe I have truffles on any of my other accounts. We've got some canned bread for Mr. Krabs, a Krabby Patty for Man Ray, apple juice, nope, ran out of that. Okay, and then we come to the Christmas Village proper. So this is very different from the one I have on the playthrough account, and you know, the whole point is basically I kept most of it in squares, as you can see, or rectangles if it made more sense. So we've got like the Christmas highway here, and then we've got all the various decorations like the Nut Star Cracker, Sponge Cracker, Cheery Gifts, Snow Barricade, the Jerk Maker 9000. It would be really cool if this was like a dispenser, which produced like the Jerktonium laced cake. But that wouldn't be too good to give to any of our bottomites, huh? All right, so we also have the Toy Factory, Fort Squidward, and yeah, the Milk and Cookie Cafe. So the Christmas Village is sort of surrounded by the Halloween Village. It's kind of sandwiched in between because the Halloween Village surrounds the Christmas Village, as you can see. So we start off from the top here. We've got the Fortune Teller's Tent, 0.6. Okay. We've got Clock Tower. I did show this in the playthrough video, Haunted Outhouse, and of course Rusty's Ribeye. So this account has a couple more recipes aside from Rusty on Rye. We've got the Spicy Spackle Sauce, the Barkin Mat Brisket, Mesquite Roasted Ribs, and Pulled Pulp Sandwich. We do have the Haunted House. We've got the Bargain Mart here with the paprika, chum chunks, distilled vinegar, turmeric, shellac, driftwood, barbecue sauce, paprika, yeah, number one mustard seed as well. So the reason why I'm going through all of this is just for like archive purposes. You know, next time, if in the future, if you guys want to look back at how SpongeBob Moves In was actually like, this video could be very useful for you. So yeah, we've got the Jack O Gazebo, and then here we've got the Anglerfish House, the anglerfish who works at the Reef Theater, Standing Dutchman, not flying, but standing. Spooky gas lamp, we've got the pumpkin patch and all the other various decorations here. Of course, the skull rock from, Scaredy Pants, if you guys remember that. Poltergeist ship. And then Haunted Fish House 0.6. Spooky Fish House. Yeah, so that is basically the Halloween Village. Now we move on to Jellyfish Fields. So, I have the Hardicoaster in Jellyfish Fields because I just don't have space for it on the boardwalk. So I've got a fancy jelly hive, the simple one, and then some coral tree, the corals, the pinata tree from the SpongeBob birthday event. Squilliam's Tower is on the northernmost point of the town, along with the Fry Cook Museum, and gotta put both cultured destinations beside each other, right? We've got the high school here, as well as the high school gym, very close to Mrs. Puff's boating school. Now, I'm just going to quickly harvest all of these fruits because they're kind of getting in the way of viewing the buildings, right? So we've got the lighthouse here, as well as the classy boatmobile, and the traffic cone there. Of course, the Coliseum, which I've been talking about before, and then Mrs. Puff's boating school, the main school building. So we've also got a juice bar and plenty of juices here. So orange juice, apple juice, lemonade, berry blast, cherry slurvy, Nana Sea Serenade, Orange Nut, Strawnana Tsunami, and Wananana. Okay, so those are the drinks that I have unlocked in the juice bar. We've of course got the Bikini Bottom Games Village located nearby to the Coliseum, along with the emergency room, the hospital, as well as the convention hall. We've also got a gym here, right behind Mr. Krabs' house, and ice cream parlor, of course. Everyone loves ice cream, don't they? I hope. I think. I do like ice cream, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got the banana ice cream, caramel, as well as sea salt ice cream. So only 3 of them. But we also have the Full of Health store. So this was exclusive to the Bikini Bottom Games event. So once that and that there's no way you can access this store or get it if you don't have it already. We've got a can, we've got milk, canned bread, and squid flakes. Right, so those are those, and then of course SpongeBob graces Bikini Bottom with his golden presents there. Flower shop, I believe we went through that already. Oh, and we also got a random quest. Cool. So I'm just gonna skip that. Let's see. Right, so there's quite a few things, but anyways, that's not the point because the rewards are quite lousy anyway. We've got a swimming pool, the rest of the games village there, and then moving on to this side. So unlike the other accounts, I've never actually moved the Krusty Krab away from its original position. So this position would be where it was when you start the game. So I essentially built the entire town around the Krusty Krab. Of course, I didn't expand the plot and all that, but that's not the point. I mean, the point is I've never actually moved the Krusty Krab from its original position. So we've got a fancy painting, if you can see that. Yes, and of course the chum bucket. I mean, unlike this show, I figure I'm just going to put the chum bucket behind because there's a lot of chum bucket related stuff, right? We've got the drive-through box, the Chuminator. Oh, by the way, for a chum bucket, we've got a chum patty, chum shake, chum burger, chum fries, chum chili, chum stick, and the Krabby clone. I think I'm missing on Chumbalaya from the playthrough account. Alright, then we also have the Chuminator. This is the thing that you use to produce all the raw materials. And then Plankton's lab, as well as his chum can. Chum is fun. So then we come to the Valentine's Day Carnival. I realized that actually you could make this little loop. And then, so yeah, that's what I decorated it with. We've got Glovey Glove. And here we have the carnival. So from the left, we've got the Bikini Bottom Jail, we've got Heart of Whirl, Ferris Wheel, Carnival Tent, the Fiery Fist o' Pain, the Mitten, just some beach chair, Funhouse, Buddy Bounce, Toss a Clam, Carnival Tent, the Ticket Booth, Saucer Ride, Merry-Go-Round, Balloon Cart, Changing Tent, Love Bench. Yeah, so the Tether Ball, I couldn't find a really good. Oh, I did have two, excuse me. So what am I even talking about? So I had two tether balls for some reason. In fact, I do have a lot of multiples of certain things. So kissing booth, we've got a half pipe there, climbing wall, a spin class, the balloon cart, etc., and some street lights. So yeah, that is that. And also, yeah, we got the fun factory here. I like the Fun Factory specifically because it is a square, so it fits great into this plot. And if you notice, if you look like overall, you would see a lot of squares. And the reason why I did this is because I was just inspired by the American city grid system. Basically, if you guys aren't familiar with it, a lot of cities in the United States were designed on a grid-based system. So you had basically very rigid city blocks, right? You would have city blocks that are rectangles or squares, sort of like that. And personally, I do like that because it doesn't like prevent you from designing buildings that aren't shaped like squares or rectangles, but it makes things on the ground seem very orderly, which is something I like a lot. Right, so we also have the residential district here, and I'm just going to collect all the rent right now, because why not? I mean, this is probably the last time I'm going to be playing on this account. Oh darn, I really don't want SpongeBob Moves In to go, but like most of you, I mean, I really will miss SpongeBob Moves In. It's such a great game, although it was abandoned. And yeah, so, by the way, I totally forgot to mention, there's like this little garden with the trees in the middle, as well as this fountain from the I think it was it was a November event, basically, and along with the superhero stuff. So back in 2014, I believe. Yeah, so there were like a couple of fancy stuff. So fancy chair, fancy table. I don't believe it's actually available in the decorations anymore. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We've got the Salty Spittoon, as well as Sandy's Tree Dome. She has a lot of land, and her rocket behind her tree dome. So yeah, and also these are just new additions. I wanted to move in everything from the store, so I planted these trees along the pathway over here, And now, of course, we come down to this side again where we began in Bikini Bottom. So yeah, that's basically the tour of this account. It's my favorite. Comment down below, what do you guys think about this design? Do you prefer this one, this town, or the one that I've created in the playthrough video series that we've done over the past few years? So yeah, I think that's all. I just want to go through the store. So the store, basically, this is just for my own purposes, my archive purposes. We only have 2 buildings left, but unfortunately we won't be able to access them. The Jelly Spotters booth, as well as Bob's house. The rest of them, as you can see, they're all moved in, everything. So yeah, strangely enough, I am missing an achievement for Mermaid Man, even though he's moved in. So I'm not sure why that is on the App Store, but yeah. So all costumes owned, and then of course the buildings as well. We've moved in essentially everything except everything that is still locked. So I mean, obviously I would have built the rest of them if they were unlocked, but yeah. And then the last shop that is still locked is the perfume shop, and then the rest of them. Oh, okay, so we have the flower shop locked as well, so my bad there. There are 2 of them. Perfume shop as well as flower shop. But wait a minute, actually, yeah, wait. We have the flower shop right here. Okay, that is a bit strange. Okay, I'm not sure how that happened, but okay. Okay, so I've taken the liberty of moving in all the remaining decorations. So now that we go into decorations, everything has at least one of it moved in, which is of course really awesome. And before we end off this, coverage of this account, I do want to go over all the characters' different tasks. So just for archive purposes as well. And honestly, I've never really liked doing the tasks for these characters. So let's start off with Squidward here. So Squidward has a couple of outfits. As you can see, this is what his normal outfit has for him. Then we've got his fancy waiter outfit, right? Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't really like the tasks because the rewards aren't really good, and especially when you consider the fact that you have all the random quests that come up, you know, the fetch quests basically, that allow you to, well, get a whole bunch of coins very easily, you know. So I'm not sure why. If you guys ever like doing the tasks, I don't mind, but personally I've never really wanted to do them, especially since I have plenty of currency anyway, so I don't really need it. Yeah, here is Gene Scallop. We've got, I think we've already got Larry the Lobster. So this is the anglerfish, right? He work on memoirs of life in rock bottom. Oh, and Squilliam, look at that, groom and gaze at the unibrow. Okay. Yeah, so there's one quest which requires the perfume shop, but yeah. Then we've got Bill. So he was, I think, the second character that we moved in. Pearl. And then Tyler. Okay. We've got Patrick over here. So Patrick likewise has a whole bunch of different costumes. Of course, costumes are only applicable to like the main characters, SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and I think Mr. Krabs. As well as the robots, Plankton's robots. So that's his Barnacle Boy outfit. Then Christmas Tree outfit. You have some Christmas related quests. Then his Martian outfit, right? There we go. And then his Mummy outfit. So I'm not sure why they released this. It was kind of random, if you ask me. But yeah, it is what it is. Look at this. Walk like an Egyptian. So yeah. Then finally we come to Patrick's party outfit. He's wearing an ice cream cone on his head. Pretty nice. Okay, so that is Patrick. Now we move on to Mrs. Puff. Alright, we've got Reg. As well as Plankton, of course. Plankton, a lot of diabolical plans here. Who else are we missing? Okay, so we got Harry. This guy Lenny, right? So Lenny is the latest character. We've got Gary as well. Gary doesn't do anything. Look at that. There's no stuff to do. King Neptune. Explain an obvious joke. Have a party, refuse to pay for the patties as a reference to Triton's revenge. Okay, Sophie. Then we've also got yeah, so this is, we've already looked at that. Okay, Barnacle Boy. So Barnacle Boy, dog paddle away. SpongeBob is the main character, so wait, let me just look at this first. So T119C, and then, nope, we've already done that. Oh, Man Ray. Yeah, so Man Ray's tasks, Mermaid Man. And then, of course, we got to look at SpongeBob, right? So SpongeBob has probably the highest number of costumes, I think. So this is what he gets to do normally. A lot of tasks, as you can see here. Then we have SpongeBob Underpants, which mostly are exactly the same. We have the Abrasive Sponge. Okay. And then we've got Mermaid Man, SpongeBob in his Mermaid Man costume. It seems like most of them are actually just the same thing. Maybe, but there are a couple of exclusive tasks depending on the outfit. So, okay. So here, SpongeBob is just wearing like a Santa hat, but he's not wearing the full Santa outfit. So, like a holiday hat, but not the full Santa outfit. And then in his Santa outfit, this is what he gets to do. Okay. And then his Valentine's Day Cupid outfit. Okay, and then we also have Muscle Bob Buff Pants. You guys remember that episode? Absolute classic. Honestly, I didn't really like that episode, but you know, it's historic, I would say. And then finally, we also have SpongeBob's Halloween outfit. I actually am missing. I thought there was like a party outfit for SpongeBob. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got it, but I'm not sure where it went. Like, why is it not showing up? So yeah, party outfit is not here for some reason. Okay, so that was that. Then we also have Susie. Oh, Sandy, yes. So Sandy doesn't have any costumes at all. So that's pretty straightforward for us. You've got... Oh, old man, hillbilly. Brush those last few teeth, right? Mr. Krabs, yes. Okay, so can't miss Mr. Krabs, right? So he has two costumes, of course. The first one is his normal one, right? So just the normal Mr. Krabs, and then the fancy Mr. Krabs. Yep, there it is. We've got Lord Poltergeist. Strangely enough, I'm not sure why they never released the Flying Dutchman in this game. I mean, of course, there is a statue of him, but still, I would prefer to have had the Flying Dutchman in this game as well. Judy, yep. And Judy and Sophie have the exact same character sprite. I've never noticed that until now, but okay. Gene Scallops. Who else are we missing? Oh, and also another character that was never introduced, Dirty Bubble. Maybe he was just deemed to be too similar to the bubbles that, you know, that contained the rewards or something. I don't know. Okay, so Squidward. Wait, have we even gone through all of these? I don't even remember if I did, actually. So yeah, but Squidward has his Santa outfit. And his party outfit, which is very squished. Okay. Police Fish. And Fancy Fish here. What's his name? Tommy. So yeah, I think that's about it for him. I'm pretty sure I missed some folks, but you know, it's not very easy to keep track of them all. Rusty Ricketts over here. We've got John. All right, so John. And all right, so that's all for this account. It's my favorite one, but we must move on to the last one. The last one is the account that I started on the very first day SpongeBob Moves In was launched, and you'll be seeing that right now. All right, so I'm logging in right now to the very first account I ever created with SpongeBob Moves In. So yeah, on June 6, 2013, brings back a lot of memories, just thinking about this. I remember the first day I was so excited to play this game. I wanted to be the first to play it everywhere, so I was constantly refreshing the App Store just to see if the app had been pushed on the App Store back on that day. And when it finally came out on the App Store at about 2 a.m. Eastern time, it was about 2 p.m. for me. Because obviously I don't live in the United States. But yeah, and so I began my quest to create my own version of the metropolis known as Bikini Bottom. And as you can see right now, this is what it looks like. So it follows the grid system that I was talking about earlier. This was, again, the original inspiration for everything after that. But as you can see here, we have a very distinct lower district and then the upper district. So the upper district here is filled with buildings, right? It's the residential district. And then on the west side, we have the Halloween Village, as well as the Valentine's Day Factory, Salty Spittoon, the police station, the jail, and of course on the boardwalk, on the Goo Lagoon boardwalk, we have the Valentine's Day Carnival. You might see two of some certain things. In my collection, as you can see, I have, or inventory, I have a couple extras, which I really don't have space to put. And of course, movies, I'm lacking... Actually, I don't think I'm lacking anything. Oh, I am... Oh, wait, no. I'm not lacking anything in terms of movies. But yeah, so that is the town. And then going over this side, in Jellyfish Fields, I do have Kevin's jellyfishing stand, along with the SpongeBob statue right here. We've got the Christmas Village, and then the high school, the gym, Squilliam's tower, and then on the easternmost part of town, we have this whole bunch of trees here. So the reason why I planted them here is because there's nothing else beyond them, so if they're obstructing anything, it doesn't really matter. Because they can't be obstructing anything because there's nothing else beyond that, right? Then we have the Bikini Bottom Games Village. Noticeably, I am missing the Coliseum here, but I do have... Oh, actually, I just realized I'm missing the tower for Mrs. Puff's boating school as well. So, going back down here, this is Sandy's home, Sandy's Tree Dome. We have the Rusty's Ribeye, and again, the Halloween Village over there. Fry Cook Museum over here, and along with this golden spatula. So, if you guys were day one adopters of this game, you would remember the golden spatula. Basically, this thing, I'm not sure exactly, I think it gave out jelly. Back in the day, and then coins, either one of them, but yeah, they gave out something. In the juice bar here, we have a couple recipes, so nothing we haven't seen so far. We've got the ice cream store, banana ice cream. Okay, we have one unique one here, so caramel cream, sea salt. This is the unique one, salty banana. So this is a milkshake, I would assume. You gotta mix the banana ice cream and the salty sea salt ice cream together to make that. In a flower shop, same thing. We've only got a friendly flour. In bakery, I've got bun, garlic bread. Yep, so I think that's the different one. There's also jelly toast. For some reason, I never got the recipe for this in my other accounts. We've got banana baked bread. This one I actually just got yesterday. Maroon macaroons. So yeah, very, very cool. I never knew that existed. Sponge cake, square bake, snickerdoodles, bread pudding, dough, rock cake, pineapple cake, face cake, rocket cake, a crabby cake, green icing, yellow icing, etc. Cake batter, sprinkles, orange marmalade. Right, so that is that. Then we have the perfume shop. This is probably the only account I have with the perfume shop. So we've got 4 of Cups, Fisherman's Flowers, as well as Lamprey Away. I'm stuck at level 31. It's just glitched. It doesn't allow me to level up beyond level 31, but there are 35 levels in total, so Yeah, they never actually fixed the problem for me, so I just gave up. We have the chum bucket here, so pretty much the standard stuff. Yeah, so you've seen that already. And we have another golden spatula right here, along with all these treasures. So, yeah, these are some of the bonuses. Like this, for example, this crow's nest was actually a reward from this. This is the treasure ship. It was a sponsored giveaway by Pirates Booty when the game first came out in June 2013. So they partnered with Pirates Booty for SpongeBob Pirates Booty snacks, and then this was the reward in game. Yeah, so that's bakery. What else do I have to show? Okay, so we got the juice bar, perfume shop. Okay, Krusty Krab, of course. Cute ketchup kebabs. I believe I didn't even show this in the previous part. So, ketchup mustard patty, pipsqueak patty, veggie patty, Krabby Patty, crying Johnny, hot kebab dog, Caesar salad. We've got roasted chestnuts. This is the holiday special. Sauerkraut, gingerbread man, as well as popcorn. All right. Then going over here, treat shop, we do have something different. Peanut brittle, candy cane, and then of course the rest of them I believe we've seen before, except this one. So candy heart on stick, and is a reference to Valentine's Day, you know, the heart on stick that Patrick was eating, or that was Patrick was referring to. Okay, and then let's move up here. So Spy Shack is really standard, you know, it's just a store. No big deal. Jelly Spotter's shack or stand doesn't actually do anything. But I do want to show you guys this. So this is Slasher McGee. Yeah, I couldn't find him previously. So yeah, these are his tasks. Then we also have, who else am I missing? We've got Gary, of course. No stuff to do as usual. I think they were really lazy when they introduced Gary. They didn't even bother thinking of like giving him tasks to do. So they just released him. Which is a bummer. I mean, Gary is a very cool snail. Right, so I'm trying to look for Kevin, just so I could show you what he does. King Neptune here. Oh, there we go. Speaking of Kevin, there's Kevin. Taunt students for stupid questions. Get treated for jellyfish stings. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's him. Kevin C. Cucumber. And let me just check if I have the party outfit on SpongeBob here. Yes, I do. Yes, so this is what I was talking about earlier. This is his party outfit. I'm not sure why the other save file didn't show it. But yeah, let's see. I don't think there's anything different. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there are any different tasks, so it's probably just the outfit. As you can see, this is what SpongeBob looks like with the party outfit. So yeah, and then with his Halloween outfit, this is what it looks like. Then with his muscles, so yeah, he's wearing that outfit. Cupid outfit. By the way, this robot here is the one from It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Okay, so yeah, that's Cupid SpongeBob. Then we got Santa SpongeBob. We've got Mermaid Man SpongeBob. And then Abrasive SpongeBob. This robot. SpongeBob Underpants. And then, of course, the normal SpongeBob, which I think is glitched. Yeah, as you can see, he doesn't look too good there. I am missing that normal holiday hat SpongeBob. So, yeah, let's see if I'm missing any. Okay, so all the costumes for Patrick are the same. Sandy doesn't have any costumes. And then I just do want to check Squidward, so... and Mr. Krabs, maybe. Yeah, so Mr. Krabs also only has that other outfit. Okay, Squidward over here. Yeah, pretty much the same. So yeah, that is my original town. As you can see here, it also has a lot of squares, a lot of square plots. And yeah, looking at this brings back a lot of memories, especially the residential district. As you notice, it's really packed. I packed them like back to back with each other, so that's why it looks so compact. I could have spread them out. As you can see, there's this entire set of plots that are completely empty, but I never ever got to move or reshape the residential district. So yeah, that's overall look at my original account in SpongeBob Moves In. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, it's the last day, so we'll all remember SpongeBob Moves In as a really great game that was abandoned by Nickelodeon, very unfortunately. And yeah, it's a shame that it has to go, but I mean, who knows, right? Maybe tomorrow I'll check the game and it's still working offline. So if that happens, I will make an update video. But if not, and SpongeBob Moves In is gone for good, then this is the last one. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this SpongeBob Moves In journey over the years. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Keep it right here on SpongeBob 101. Make sure to stay tuned for more SpongeBob videos. Plenty more coming soon in the next couple of days and weeks. And for those who were joining on the premiere for this finale, thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!